Hi, Edward Unthank. Let's deal with a question that I've just come up with or just been facing, which is we're in an agentic AI world, and how is marketing going to be changing on all of these things? Number one is that we need to guarantee that we have authenticity of the people on the receiving end when we're using AI marketing and marketing content being created by agents and AI. And how do we avoid the smell of the code smell? How do we avoid the smell of the content being written by AI? Two different ways you can do it. Number one, you can make it not smell like AI, and that is in itself its own pursuit, its own effort. I call that basically an approach of if you do first-party data and first-party marketing, that is, say you take a subject matter expert and then you put them on camera and then you have them just speak intelligently about things, then you get the content. The AI is the multiplier on that primary source content, and then you get away from the voice of all things sounding like large language model. Then you get away from the smell of AI-based marketing or slop in the most pejorative sense. And then the second way that you can do this is, I think, to actually embrace that things are made by AI and being transparent about it. So there are fundamental ways that you can do that. One is coming up with a naming convention so that anything that you're putting in, you can have a bottom right footer of created with the help of a certain internal assistant of AI-enabled things, and just being absolutely explicitly transparent, because I think you lose trust when you pretend like something is written by a human and then someone goes through and says, this isn't created by a human. You can tell, people can tell. Just make it explicit and obvious, and then you don't burn your trust in the marketing process. So that is going to be I think the solution as we're trying to tell what is human written and what is AI written. And that is also, I think, a part of the marketing experience that we're crafting toward, is we need to make sure that we don't lose trust of everyone who's listening because we start pumping out AI slop at scale. It's using AI to multiply the human effort and the human knowledge, and then getting that AI to be able to say, take a raw video, get it into a marketing artifact of a blog and an article and a web page, and then get it into, take a raw video, get it into 1-minute clips, 30-minute clips, full-length videos, and then applying them in different layers and in different ways. It's basically, how do we use agentic and AI to do 1000x content marketing and scale? And I think there's embrace the primary source approach of the primary thoughts. You're taking human intelligence and then multiplying it by execution via AI. And then the alternative, which is to say you embrace that AI creates content. It just needs to be something as self-transparent in a net new creative way. And I think you can do that. You can just come up with an entire workbook, series of workbooks that are explicitly sent and concatenated and improved via AI workflows, so long as we're being transparent. We're not just trying to trick people that we suddenly have 1,000 people in there. So, Edward Unthank, I've been learning this as my night job, AI and agentic, since the beginning of 2026. I've been doing it every single night. I've been taking all those learnings, putting them into how they're going to apply to Etumos and how they're going to apply to marketing operations and marketing in a high sophistication world, and not just into agentic spam and agentic sales drips across channels. Really thinking about what is the most mature that we can make this, and then pursuing that. So that's interesting to you. Follow along. I'm going to be doing a bunch of these. Edward Unthank, I'll see you soon.